Hi everyone, welcome back. I thought I'd give you a show of what I have done so far. I got most of my pots potted up. Of course, there's, who knows what'll happen in the future, but I thought I'd show you what I've done. I got these really pretty begonias there, and some verbenas, and wand flowers, and a penta. Penta's right there. Now the pots, they don't look full yet, but I didn't overplant them this year just to give them some room. So I managed to do these this year. I didn't get enough potting soil, so I had to scavenge around to get that. Here's a plant that I found last year that I just love. The scent on it is absolutely fabulous. It's called Nemesia, and it just an intoxicating scent when you go by it. Here's my little blueberries. Look, I got little blueberries. This one doesn't. That's a different species. Cultivar. I still have more pots to do, but if I don't get them done this year, I'm okay. And I thought I'd show you the new. Here's another one that I did over here with the verbena. Two different kinds. The roses are this is the best year for that delphinium. And my tomato plants back over there. Let's see, what else? What else is new here? Okay. Oh, this is a new one that I planted. It's called Ansonia, and it blooms in the spring, pretty blue flowers. So I thought that would be nice there. I'm still, my poor Alexandria of Kent, I'm hoping she puts on some blooms, some more growth. And Zephrine is just being chowed. And that's my Princess Marguerite. So she definitely doesn't like it there, but I really don't have anywhere else to put it right now. I think if you've watched any of my other videos, you'll see that my roses took a huge hit with that frost that we had, late frost. This is a new rose here. It's a replacement rose. It's a Boscobel. And that's my peace rose back there. Actually had a actual flower on it. It's trying to come back. And that's poor Sceptre d'Isle. She's getting chewed up. But oh well, I'll work on it. This is the one pot I did with the purple fountain grass and some Dichondria silver falls. I have a couple more that I'm going to stick in there. And there's my Jacob's coat coming back after it also got nailed this past winter. Over here, cabbage moth going. Oh, I planted these begonias up in this thing. One's apple blossom, and I can't remember what the other name is. But they did nicely last year here, so I'm hoping. This is Eternal Peace. There. And get off of my bok choy, you evil. Evil. Go away. Go on. I chase these white butterflies. These are those cabbage moth monsters. I haven't done anything back here yet. I'm waiting for all the tulip and stuff to kick back, and then I'll go pick up some stuff and bring it there. Let's see, what else did I put? Oh, what's the name of this? Oh, I remember now. This is my James Galway. Just went crazy this year, and New Dawn. But back over in here, I bought an American rose. America, it's called. It's a climber. And I have a funny feeling it's the same as that one. but I'm not sure because that was a transplant from my mom's, and I never knew what the name was. So let's see here. Royal Parfait is just, of course, blooming spectacularly. Roald Dahl. This is Eustacia Vi coming back after being knocked out dead this past freeze winter. And that is a peace rose back there that's trying its best to come back. I planted these two up with some more verbena. They're kind of stomped down because I just watered them. I don't remember what that's called. And some petunia things. I don't normally buy petunias because I think they're boring. But the colors went well together. And I did the same over here with these, with this spiky little grass thing in it. So, a lot of work being done. Oh, here's something funny. Last Halloween I had those little white pumpkins, luminaria, whatever they're called. And I threw them back here in my compost bin so the squirrels could have a good time. And the looky-loo was growing. I don't know if I can transplant that guy out. He's happy here. But I've been using my compost and digging it in, and the more I'll dig out or whatever other pots I do, and then I'll push this down and add to my the rest, so it'll compost down. I can use it next year. See, I have some over here. I have little bins all over the place where I just throw the dead stuff, which will eventually go back in here. Hostas are doing all right. They're coming along, ferns. I lost my columbines. It just didn't want to grow. This one here, and that poor little guy here. I don't know what this is. Kind of fun. My clematis this year did not do as well as it did last year. Maybe I should fertilize it or get rid of all this ivy that's creeping over. Oh, I have one more plant I didn't show you. Try to walk slowly through here. I have these two pots to fill with some shade-loving stuff. I had calla lilies in there last year, and I really liked them. And when I went to Lowe's, they had beautiful pots of them, but horribly expensive. So I said, "That ain't happening to me now." And I'll show you this kind of weird thing I got. Wander around through here. See, these are supposed to be shrub roses from Proven Winners. They look like miniatures to me. I did get my first little Colette rose here. It's a tiny little rose. So that's actually growing. Now this one's taking its sweet time. But this thing, it's a passion flower. And why? Well, that's a tendril. Look at it. It's a viner, so it should grow up here. I have two clematises back here that never do very well. Here, I'll show you. But it's making an effort. There's one here, and then there's one over here. But my phlox is doing excellently. And you can't beat that phlox. It just takes just comes. Now there's this one's supposed to bloom. It's more of a pink, but I'm kind of weeding this bed out and attacking things back. So we're not even going to talk about my hydrangeas. Some people can grow them. I obviously can't. Elderberry. And this is a Dr. Huey rose that likes to grow up in the middle of it. So, I let it. I mean, who am I? This is an interesting plant. I didn't buy this. It's called dogbane. And it does those little flowers on it. So, I'm letting it grow. Now, for the people that don't believe me about northern sea oats, I used to have one over in the corner there behind that dogwood. It's dogwood. 3 years now, I've pulled that out. Right there. Right there. Right there. Right there. It used to be back over in this corner, right where that dead spot is there. And you can even see some still in there. I was constantly pulling those out. And those are hollyhocks that I threw seeds back there last year. I got some more seeds this year, so I'm going to toss them down. It takes 365 days for the seeds to germinate and grow. Supposedly they reseed themselves, but I bet you that'll be pretty. I'm going to try to get a whole bunch back there to cover up the mess behind there. And so, that's it. I am now going to be haunting sales and buying dirt and fertilizer, and that's basically going to be it for this year. I do have some delicata squash starts, a lot of them, that I have to figure out where I'm going to plant them once I pot them up, because I happen to love those little guys. And from that point on, we will go from there. So have a good day. We have a storm coming, which is great. That means I don't have to water. I also have to figure out what I want to do with those. I also have these 2 pots here and that pot here. So I have the 2 in the back, that one, these 2. And I kind of got a wild hair, and I stuck this hanging basket dealie in the ground. So I may have to break down and get some hanging baskets to fill that up. But again, I'm going to wait on that. So I hope everyone else's garden is coming along beautifully. And it's hot here in southeastern Michigan, so when you go out, take your water with you. Have a good day. See you in the next one.